What's up, YouTube? Today we're back again with another video. We're going to be doing how much it costs to daily drive a Scat Pack. And as you can see, the Scatty's a little dirty. The weather in Houston has been awful. And I made the mistake of leaving this car outside. I usually have a garage kept. I left it outside right before a storm came in. And then after that, it just kind of rain was crappy and I didn't bring it in. Once it finally dried out after a few days, I brought it in, but it needs a wash. This is one thing I like about this color, that it stays, you can hide a lot of dirt with it, especially from an angle. The lighting helps too. This gray color masks a lot of that dirt, but when you get really close to it, it's pretty dirty. But that's not gonna stop us from having some fun in the Scat. We'll be taking this car out right now. We're gonna go get some gas, fuel up, and then we're gonna be talking about how much it costs to daily drive a Scat Pack. So yeah, man, the car's a little dirty, but we'll get it cleaned up once the weather gets good. So for the fit, I got a little brown hoodie on feet with Travis Scott's Phantoms. Something light. Those of y'all original to the channel know this was originally a shoe page, so had to throw some kicks on today. Something a little dark because the weather's a little muggy right now. It's a little rainy. But that ain't gonna stop us from making this YouTube video. Appreciate you guys watching. Please hit like, subscribe if you haven't already. We're gonna go ahead and leave it in street. I do want some traction today, just because we're doing the talking video and it's kind of muggy outside. It's all rainy. The streets are a little wet, so we're gonna leave traction control on. We'll see how it drives. We'll see how much fun we can have that way. So we're a little bit beneath half. We're gonna head to the gas station right now and go get some fuel. So that right there was $40. As you can see, $40 doesn't go too far on the Dodge Charger, so we're a little bit under half tank. So it'll probably be like, what, $80 to do a full fill up. So as you can see, price of filling up gas is like the primary cost on this car. Maintenance hasn't been too bad. cost of the car to daily drive it. So I daily drove it for 5 days. I did 5 days out the week because that's like an average person's daily routine. Mine really isn't that, but I try to be consistent. So daily driving the Dodge Charger Scat Pack Widebody. So for 5 days, the gasoline was, I just filled up for $40, and I had a short drive to work every day. So that's one thing that probably is an outlier. For some it's probably something that's very similar. So I drove 5 days to work. My commute to work is pretty short, so I use about like half a tank. So half a tank I just filled up. It costed me $40 to make a full tank, probably like $80. So $80 for a full tank of gas. Now let's say I did that 4 times a month, which would be 4 weeks. 4 times, so that's $160. So $160 a month, guys. 160 is how much for the month, and that's if you're driving it every day for 5 days a week and you're resting it 2 days a week, like the weekends. So guys, like I was saying, it took $40 to fill up. I was a little beneath the half, so let's multiply that times 2, round about $80. Gas was $3.29 a gallon right now where I pumped that. On average, just staying here, I'm at 16.2 miles per gallon. That's my range. I'm at 284 miles range. You're not gonna beat a 4-cylinder, but for what it is, this car is freaking awesome. You get to have a lot of fun. Sport drive, track mode, donuts, burnouts, and then you can use this car for your everyday going to work. I mean, tell me who doesn't like that. And I want to say that it is not cheap. For those of y'all that daily drive the Charger Scat Pack. Now, let's talk about other factors besides the cost. For me, comfort. It's awesome, super comfortable. You won't get tired of riding it. The ride is really smooth for a sports car, muscle car, really plushy seats. So right now we're in the winter and it heats up really fast. AC, of course, is always pretty good so far, and it's just been a hell of a car. So I auto start the car. Some of you guys use the app, you can use the key fob, and by the time you get in the car, everything's all nice and toasty. I like having it set up, and I have it set up in the features where when I auto start the car, it like detects or uses like some thermostat in the car that it knows how cold it is outside. And on those really cold days, it's been having my seat warmers on, steering wheel warmer on, and I think that's an awesome feature. I love that about this car. And of course, it starts defrosting the windshield, all that jazz. So as far as the daily convenience features are all there. This car helps you. My car has a lane assist, so let's say you're tired, you're driving it back and forth, it does help keep you in the lanes, and that stays on with all the modes. You can have that lane assist feature in the street, eco, the ones that people usually use to daily drive. That's what I use to daily drive. Or the sport and the track mode. The lane assist stays on in all those modes, so that whatever you decide to choose, you're trying to have fun, you want to feel the muscle, the power of the car, it's all going to be there. Another thing that's really cool about this car is the utility. So you have a big back seat, of course you have a passenger seat, a nice roomy passenger seat, you got a big roomy back seat, and of course you got a huge trunk. So if you're daily in this car, you're running errands, grocery run, a bunch of groceries fit in this car. The seats fold down, so if you're running to Walmart and you buy like a little drawer, you can easily fit everything you need. Just fold the seats down if you have no one with you. And if you do have a full car, you can fit a whole 4 people in this car, and then grocery run, any type of run you need, it fits in that trunk. The trunk is massive. So this car, it's hard to beat as far as utility factor. You got a muscle car, you get a family car, it fits all your needs. And of course, it's a fun car, an everyday car, and it's fun to drive. You may not have this features on a Mustang, Camaro. These are more fast cars, but those trunks on those cars are extremely small, and you ain't picking up no kids in that Mustang. It's gonna be tight. If your kids are decently sized, it's gonna be tight. And if you got babies, the car seats are going to be tight. Now you can accommodate everything, but ease of use, getting kids in and out, yeah, man, that's not it. The Charger's where it's at. As far as going to do things with your friends, you need to go pick up your friends, go out at night. I've done it. It's been super awesome. We're all in here. We're all having a good time. Another item I feel is great about daily driving this car is the sound system. The sound system sounds amazing in this car. I got the Harman Kardon speakers, I think that's how you say it, and it has several speakers surround here in this car. So maintenance, this car is pretty easy to maintain. The tires, they're low profile, but they're not that bad. They absorb the shock of everything really good. So guys, for some daily features we have here, of course, we have all the AC controls. This Charger comes with heated vented seats, a heated steering wheel. The vented seats are awesome, dude, especially when you're sweaty. They feel really nice. A mirror dimmer. So the mirror dimmer, it comes into effect when you're getting like headlights straight into your mirror. It like dims it for you, and it does the same thing here on the driver's side mirror. What else? So, of course, it has Bluetooth, Sirius XM. All your cool CarPlay features are on there. And what else? CarPlay, your maps, your messages are on there. These are all features you can activate while you're driving. Performance features also you can activate while you're driving. And that basically tells you some of the features that it does, which I need to get into. I need to dive more into the performance pages. So it'd be a shame if I ever get rid of this car and I don't do more on this. So basically, I have used this one. It's a dyno sheet or a dyno graph. It gives you your power and your torque numbers on here. There's a history of it, so like I can go back. It should have, oh man, I'm getting messages. So it should have, and then it restarts it. So that's not good. So it has like the last 2 minutes, 60 seconds. So you can run the numbers on there. It'll show you. Look, let me see. Can I get to where I was at driving? So no. So last 120 seconds is what it'll give you. Of course, you have your engine numbers here. Goes more against. It shows you once again the power, the torque, the miles per hour, oil pressure, and what gear you're in. G-forces. So as the G-forces here, it shows you while you're driving what kind of G-forces are being delivered to which side of the car. Your acceleration force, your braking force. Gauges, so of course some of the primary gauges, which I like this screen here. You got your battery voltage, oil pressure, oil temp. That's important, your coolant temp. So this car runs hot. Trans temp, which is at a 163, which is it's a little hotter than what I think it should be. I mean, we haven't been running the car a lot, but this is a lot of cars, so I understand that. And then your intake air temp, 82 degrees. It's a little warm for it being cold outside, but I don't have a cold air intake, so that's one of the next models I'm doing. And of course, you got timers. You got your 0 to 60. 8 mile, quarter mile time, your reaction time. I need to use this. So your acceleration and braking, 0 to 60, this is where it's at. 0 to 60, 0 to 100. So my last 0 to 60 was 8.6. My best was 5.6. So I'm gonna need to try this again and get it on YouTube this time. And then of course the home, you can customize this. What do you want? Power, what gear you're in, torque, G-force. I like the way it's set like that, but I may change it in the near future. And of course, you got some CarPlay, Uconnect apps, and it basically gives you controls to everything. You have the SRT mode, and that's where you pick your custom sport track. So as a daily driver, you get all these features in this car. It's actually pretty cool. It's a daily fun muscle car. You have it all set up. You have a custom mode. You can set it the way you want, and race options right here. So you got your line lock mode, your launch control, shift light. So at the shift light, so that's pretty cool. It tells you when to shift. Shift light RPM setup, so you can set up where the shifts happen on the gears, which I think is really cool. That's for when you're in manual mode. And guys, there's so much you can do on this car. It's just such a good daily. Finally at 300 subscribers, we are gonna do a giveaway. So I told y'all stay tuned to the end of the video. So those of y'all stay tuned. Here's what we're gonna do. Leave a comment on my last 5 videos saying Mopar or no car. My last 5 videos. The first 3 people to do it, first 3 people to do that are gonna get Cash App $5. So send me your Cash App after you do that. Man, $1 a comment, that's not bad. Just to get started, guys. Probably do more giveaways as time goes on, but put on there Mopar or no car on my last 5 videos. It can be my it has to be my main videos, not my shorts. Just my last 5 videos. Comment on there Mopar or no car. Leave a comment, Let me know you did that. Show me that you did that. I'll see. You don't really got to show me. Just do 5. I'll see your name on there. And the first 5 people to do it based on the timestamp that it shows, you're going to get $5 from me on Cash App. All you got to do is send me your Cash App. So, guys, thank you for watching this video. Thank you guys for staying tuned to the end of the video. We got more coming up here soon. Let's go. Zero Limits out.